Taurus, hi, welcome to this channel. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. This is your August reading. So you can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. And um, if you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email to schedule a reading. So now let's see what's coming through for you. Taurus, 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 sun, moon, and rising. Taurus. So in August, we will be in Leo season. So Leo is a fire sign, so ruled by the sun. All right, so Taurus, your cards are okay. Your cards are in the center of the reading. You have Ace of Wands. That's perfect. A new beginning. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Ace of Swords, of course, a new beginning. Whew. And subconscious, Wheel of Fortune, endings and beginnings. For the past, you have Seven of Cups. And conscious position, you have Three of Pentacles. For the immediate future, you have King of Swords. And the advice card for the month of August, King of Wands. Perfect. Perfection. You have Wheel of Fortune, which is all about perfection. In the environment, you have Eight of Swords, opportunities, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, you have 3 aces so far. And final outcome card, Queen of Wands. You have King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Taurus. I have no idea what's going on. Do let me know. You have all the lovely cards here. So what I'm seeing is, and the moon is also here. So it feels like this is a new beginning. In the environment, you have Eight of Swords. So yes, this is something that comes with all the new beginnings because you don't know what to expect. The uncertainties are there, and so yeah. However, you are still moving forward. You are making things happen despite the fear. So and you are rising above your challenges. It may have something to do with something that you are beginning. So it could be a relocation for some of you. You have Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, something to do with the home, Three of Pentacles. So a relocation for some, it may have something to do with a new career path. It could be a new relationship. You have King and the Queen of Wands. Very fiery energy, and you have that Ace of Wands in the center of the reading. Very fiery, passionate, new beginning. For some, it could be you starting a new creative project, a new business, and you are in your power. Ace of Swords is in the center of the reading, meaning this is where you are not letting anything hold you back. This is old fears, uncertainties, and things like that. A cloudy day, but sun is shining somewhere, Taurus, and you know that, right? And that's exactly what I'm seeing in all these, with all these, on all these cards actually. And this is where you are, if it's a cloudy day, you are turning on the inner sun, so it's yeah, it's light. Your path is lit. So what I'm feeling so excited for you. I have no idea what you are coming across, but I'm feeling the excitement. So what I want to say is, yeah, this is where you are being brave and you are taking some courageous actions. You are taking things in your own hands and you are moving forward with whatever, moving towards your goals. And yeah, you are taking some practical steps towards your goals, whatever it is that you want to achieve and accomplish. All right, so Let's break this down and see what else is coming through. Yes, moon is on the back of the deck, right? So this is reminding you, do not get distracted by what's happening. It could be thoughts in your own mind, old fears, or it could be what's happening in the external environment, people's opinions, their expectations, what's happening in the world. So these are all distractions, so just be aware of what the noise, um, when I said noise, what I mean is it could be internal or it could be external. Okay. So, yeah, know who you are listening to. Are you listening to your own intuition, or if you are listening to your fears? So, that is something to be mindful of. But what I am getting from the cards, yes, this is where you are in the mind. So, it's like something is holding you back. However, this is where you are seeing the bigger picture. This is where you are seeing things more clearly and you know what's going on in the mind. So this is where you are rising above the emotions and you are not making any emotional choices or decisions here. This is clarity, a clear thinking, clarity of purpose, so yes, just be aware of this energy though. This is in the environment, Taurus, so it could be either your energy or it could be somebody else, someone you are dealing with. Maybe they are afraid of something, and this is where you are being the voice of reason. You have King of Swords as well as Ace of Swords. So if this is your energy, then this is you counseling yourself. You are telling yourself no. You are telling your boss you are telling your mind who the boss is. So you are not letting your fears hold you back. If it's somebody else's energy, if they are coming across something in their life, and if they are afraid of things, this is where you are having a straightforward conversation and helping them see things from a different perspective. Three of Pentacles. So, and yeah, helping them, being there for them, maybe being something to do with guidance here. It could be that you are helping them, um, yeah, supporting them in some way, Yeah, a source of guidance and inspiration is what I want to say. If that is something that you are coming across, you are being strong here, King of Wands and Queen of Wands, and being a source of guidance and inspiration for them. Yes, and moon here is also, this is about you taking some risk and calculated, I believe. So, yes. And this is also where your intuition is very strong this month. And you also have Queen of Wands here. Again, another card of intuition, and Three of Pentacles, which is a card of guidance. And then you also have these two cards here in the center of the reading, Taurus. This has to do with an aha moment, inspiration, a spark of inspiration, a sudden realization. And this is your intellect, meaning this is where you are releasing, it could be releasing internal blocks, becoming more aware of what these blocks are, and or it could also be external challenges that you are coming across, the ups and downs that you are coming across in your everyday life. This is where you are being brave and not facing you are facing your fears head on. You are not avoiding them. King of Swords. So that's amazing. So listen to your intuition and follow your inspiration is what the card is reminding you. So it's written all over the cards. Follow your heart, follow your inspiration. Yep, and that's exactly what you are doing. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is in the subconscious. Wheel of Fortune here is all about change. Something is changing for you. It could be that you are initiating these changes, um, and this is where, it looks like this month you are busy. It could be this is also where you are collaborating with others. So it could be a collaborative effort. It could be you starting a new job. It could be you starting a new business. It could be networking meetings and things like that, discussions. It could also be you taking a class, learning. Learning is also sharpening your own skills, is also what I'm coming across. And Ace of Swords here is also a card of justice, meaning something to do with legal matters, something to do with banking, documents, your financial stuff, because you also have Ace of Pentacles here. So you are getting things done, whatever the case may be. Yes, so a little bit chaotic. You have Seven of Cups in the past position. This is where things are up in the air, but this is the month. So it could be the energy of July, okay, where things are up in the air. You don't know. I mean, so it could be that it's not like you don't know. It's like you maybe you are. It's important to clarify your own thoughts. It's important to know what is it that you want, in order for you to then take the right actions and move forward. So maybe this is the energy of July, where you are considering your options, and you are you are clarifying your own thoughts, so you can then move forward when the timing is right. And the time is right. Ace of Swords, this is divine timing. And yes, Wheel of Fortune is busyness. Expect a busy period. Be prepared, and mentally, physically, emotionally, be prepared. Uh, so, and this is also destiny. So, karmic rewards, Ace of Pentacles. So, this is positive karma. Okay, so something that this is where you are getting the rewards of your past efforts. So things are moving forward in a beautiful way for you. And karmic, so destiny. So whatever it is that you are beginning, looks like this is destined. So it could be, if it's a relationship, maybe you are destined to meet this person. If this has something to do with you changing places, maybe there is the reason you are going there. It could also be a promotion for some of you, like career advancement. So again, this is happening because of your own past efforts. Okay, so change and transformation is a progress, forward momentum. So Mercury is retrograde now. I'm reading this on the 18th of July, and Mercury went retrograde, I think, yesterday, 17th. And it will be direct on the 11th of August. So that's what I'm seeing. So maybe that's when you will receive some new information. You will come across new ideas, new insights, and you will you will connect with the right people, and you will come across new opportunities and things like that. So something to look forward to, Taurus. Okay, and in the center of the reading, you have Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. This is where something to do with manifestations here. This is, again, something that inspiration is what this energy is. And creativity, inspiration, and this is where you are taking action. This is the power of your own mind. Again, magician's energy. So something to do with words, power of your words. So you want to, since except for this, I don't see any other challenging cards here, so you want to be mindful of this energy. Know what's going on in the mind. If this is your energy, it could also be somebody else, because it's in the environment. Okay, so keep your thoughts, your words positive. And that's what Queen of Wands says. This is all about optimism. This is where you are making things happen. This is getting things done, and you are moving forward with a sense of hope and optimism. So, magician, again, you creating magic this month. Wow, very powerful energy for some of you. For some, like if you are in social media, if you are in media, something to do with, if you are an artist, something to do with your creativity, then this is where maybe it's going viral. Taurus, whatever it is that you are, like if you are a content creator or something, someone like that, then this is where maybe your video is going viral. And it could be that maybe the right people are watching your video, and it could also be something to do with media, popularity, fame. Um, yes, you are the center of, you are in the, how do I say this? You are in the spotlight, is what I want to say. So, fame, popularity, new opportunities, money coming your way, something to do with you winning. Yes. And this is where, whatever this is, like, again, like I said, uh, this will be like a sudden inspiration. Spontaneity is what I am seeing. And this is where you are not letting it um, go away. This is where you are taking action. And Three of Pentacles is in the conscious position. So this is again guidance. So it could be that something to do with your home. Again, for some of you, it could be relocation, changing homes, looking for home. If that is the case, then you will find the right people. But this is also where the card is reminding you, if there is something you want to do, ask. Meaning it could be asking your guides, your spirit guides, or it could be your community groups you belong to, friends, family, strangers. This is where you are working with others, meaning it could be outsourcing, it could be team environment where you are collaborating with others, it could be partnerships. On the other hand, if there is something you want to do, like for instance, if you are looking for a home, then this is where you are connecting with connecting with an agent, instead of doing it by yourself, things like that. So you are letting others help you with things. So it's important to ask. Maybe you will come across some inspiring ideas. Okay, so communication is the key. So Three of Pentacles, yes, something to do with home. On the other hand, Taurus, this is also where you are coming across some new opportunities. This is presentations, speaking engagements. It could be podcast. Yes. So you are, yeah, for some, yeah, something to do with writing, speaking, your creative ideas taking flight. Creativity is coming through very strongly for you guys. Inspiration, creativity, and then you are also taking action. Amazing. So on the other hand, this is also, it could be that you are helping someone. In the environment, you have Eight of Swords. It could be that maybe they are coming across something in their life and they need you. Maybe they are talking to you about things, and maybe you are helping them um, clarify their own thoughts, and you're helping them find solutions. On the other hand, it could be a group of people, Taurus. So it could be through your work, your social media. Yes, it could be that you are sharing your experiences, and maybe it's helping someone. So you are stepping up, meaning you are making powerful decisions here. When I said stepping up, again, it could be career advancement, new opportunities, or it could be the challenge, the ups and downs that you are coming across in your everyday life. If there is something that you are trying to do and there is uncertainty and things like that, this is where you are facing your fears and facing your challenges and being empowered. This is a card of empowerment, meaning this is where you are taking things in your own hands, taking responsibility and for your own life, or it could be something that's happening, situations that you are coming across. This is you taking ownership, and yeah, on top of your priorities. All right. Immediate future, you have King of Swords. Now, King of Swords could either be your energy or someone you are connecting with. This is someone who is very knowledgeable. It could also be it. Yeah, it could be that you are collaborating with someone, like whatever it is that you are trying to do. Maybe you are consulting someone, things like that. On the other hand, this could also be your energy. This is a card of knowledge and determination. This is where you are um, committed and you are going for whatever it is that you want. Nothing can stop you. This is where you are being unstoppable. Amazing. Something to do with communication is also coming through. It could be that with both these cards, sometimes we are. It's. It could be that you are being blunt. You are being straightforward. You are speaking your mind, and maybe that is coming through as criticism, being too critical, and maybe that's what's happening here with this person, whoever this is. They, yeah, maybe whatever it is that you are talking about is right, but it also depends upon who you are talking to. Some people can't take it. So yeah, do you want to be like, this is how they are feeling, okay? uh, like taken aback and a little bit like as if they don't know what to say, um, tongue tied, you know. So, yes. So just be aware of communication style. Are you being too blunt? Can you soften the edges a little bit? It all depends upon who is in front of you, what you are coming across, and things like that. Sometimes we have to be straightforward. Otherwise, you know, yeah, it is what it is. But again, it all depends upon what the situation demands. So being so know where do you want to be straightforward and blunt and have a real conversation, and where do you want to be gentle and soft, because soft is also brave. Yes. Okay, something to do with documentation. This is also the month where you are staying more organized. It could be your financial papers, it could be simplifying things, maybe it could be that you are um, being very careful of what you are taking up during this period where you are spending your time, your energy, so you can stay focused on whatever it is that you want to accomplish this month. Yes, you have King of Wands is your advice card for the month. This is a card of leadership. So the advice here is to stay more organized. Exactly what I was talking about. This is where the card is reminding you, do not get distracted by what's happening. Know what is it that no. This is where you are being honest with yourself. You are coming from that place of truthfulness and fairness. And yes, so the advice here is stay true to yourself, stay on top of your priorities. In order for us to do that, we want to first of all know what are our expectations, what are we trying to do here, and clarifying our own thoughts and what we truly want is also important, so then we can stay committed and accomplish things, yes, that's what this energy is. And yes, and also it's important, this is all about management. So it could be that you are a team lead, or it could be managing, something to do with managing our life, so when I said that, what I mean is, this is where you are you are staying more organized. Like, it could be the day to day stuff that you are coming across, maybe you are being that's the advice, Taurus. Okay, so the card is reminding you, stay more organized, be proactive, and take care of things in advance, so you don't have to then worry about things later on. So it's all important. It's all about using your weekends and maybe waking up early or something like that, so you can uh, get things done at the end of the day. That's what this energy is. On the other hand, this is also something to do with the communication is also coming through. So the card is reminding you, be okay with criticism. Uh, so it could be that maybe there is something that you are, the situations that you are coming across, something to do with people's expectations and their judgments, their opinions, and things like that. So if that is something that you are coming across, then the card is reminding you again, do not get distracted. And this is about, you want to be you want to stay true to yourself, and don't worry about the rest, and be okay with criticism. It's all about understanding whether it's useful information or not, whether it's constructive or destructive. So if it's useful, then use it. If not, then don't worry about it, right? So it's all about staying focused on your own path, and staying true to yourself, staying honest, being honest with yourself. All right, opportunities, you have Ace of Pentacles. Something new is on the horizon for you, and it's written all over the cards. So for some, it could be again something to do with home. It could be that you are doing some renovation or things like that, making some changes at home. On the other hand, it could also be higher education. It could be that you are going back to school, or taking a class, learning new skills, investing. So it could be buying, selling property, um, something like that. So may investment. On the other hand, this is also you winning something, money coming your way. It could be a promotion. It could be something else. And you are ending the month with Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is a magical card. This is where you are feeling beautiful, looking beautiful, Taurus. This is where you are paying more attention to what you are wearing. It could be how you are presenting yourself. And on the other hand, this is also where you are feeling more energetic and inspired. It could be that you are taking up some physical exercise. It could be going to the gym, strength training, and yeah, and things are looking up for you. um, if you have been in a moon period, this is where sun is shining bright. It doesn't have to be your environment, it could be how you are feeling inside, so this is where you are turning, it could be that you are turning on the inner sun, and staying more positive, staying more optimistic. It could also be you are looking at the brighter side of things now, and also the way a change. It could be the way you are seeing yourself, your potential, what you are capable of achieving, the possibilities that are ahead of you. So something new, which is actually changing up everything for you. You know, so yeah, maybe a new relationship, friendships. And you are feeling more energetic and inspired, and It's also like you are using that energy wisely, for constructively. You are being productive this month. Okay, let me see if I missed something. All right. So what's happening in the sky in August? In August, we will be in the energy of star. Okay, star is all about the star tarot card is all about release, cleansing, healing. It's also about maintaining balance, and also something to do with our north star, our direction in life, and that's what's coming through for you. This is destiny. This is where the energy is reminding you you are on the right path, you are making the right decisions. So there is nothing to be afraid of. If you are worrying about things, the energy is reminding you there is nothing to worry about. Instead, you want to focus on your own strengths and uh, focus on your own abilities, Taurus. Like, what I want to say is, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We can prepare, we can, we can do whatever it is that we can in order to make sure that we are safe and our future is safe, our loved ones are safe, things like that. However, um, so, we don't even with our careful planning, still we won't know what's going to happen, right? So in that case, this is reminding you, do you trust yourself? Do you trust, are you your own ability, do you trust your own abilities to overcome the challenges that you might come across? If you do, then there is nothing to worry about. If you believe in yourself, if you are confident that you can overcome any challenges, then no matter what happens, you will still be able to, you will be okay. That's what I want to say. So when we come from that place of understanding, then it will be possible for us to keep the faith and keep going, regardless of our own fears, regardless of what's happening in the world, things like that. So it's all about building uh, that sense of inner stability, inner security, inner strength. So, and if that is established, if that is the place where we are coming from, then you will be able to withstand any storms. So yeah, so that's what the energy is reminding you. If there is anything at all, the card is reminding you, you don't have anything to worry about. If there is something, you know what to do, you will handle it beautifully. Okay, so that's the star energy. Star has to do with, again, release. It's like you are letting go of something. Endings and beginnings. Endings are also about new beginnings. So it could be that you are moving into a new phase, something new. On the other hand, this is also, the star also is reminding you to follow your own heart, follow your own inspiration, and don't worry about the rest. So yeah, for some, the star energy also has to do with digital cleansing, meaning it could be cleaning up your emails. I need to do that actually. Cleaning up your emails. It could be letting go of people, places, things, goals that doesn't resonate with you anymore, lifestyle, or it could be, yeah, whatever doesn't resonate, it's going away now, because this is where you are coming from. You have the weapons. You are cutting down whatever is on your path, whatever is not helpful. And on the 6th of August, Mars enters Libra. So King of Swords here is Libra energy. I mean, it's air element, so it could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy coming through. It could be that these signs are in your chart. Mars entering Libra. Libra is all about relationships, and Mars has to do with aggression, passion, drive, very action oriented card. And what I'm seeing is this could be aggression, something to do with communication, that conversation that you are having with someone. On the other hand, this is also about taking action. So if there is something in a relationship, it could be you having a direct conversation with that person, communication, or it could be you taking action. Not sure what that means for you. All right, and then on the 9th of August, we have full moon happening in the sign of Aquarius, and again, air element is coming through for you. So Aquarius is a sign, full moon in Aquarius. Yes, Aquarius has to do with collective. Aquarius is all about humanitarian efforts. So here for this could mean community work, collaborative efforts, you working with others. It could be charity, philanthropy, volunteer work, you spending your time, and you are working for a cause that's very close to your heart, things like that. So that's the Aquarius energy coming through. And we are in Leo season. In August, we will be in Leo season, and the full moon is in Aquarius. So opposite signs, Leo and Aquarius, So Leo has to do with self. And that's what I'm seeing with both these cards. This is Leo energy coming through. And Aquarius is about the collective. And the star has to do with the balance. So that is something that that we will be thinking about, reflecting on how to create that sense of balance where we can honor our own individuality, our dreams, however, but also be in a group, without losing ourselves, without losing our own individuality, things like that. It could be a relationship. If you are starting a relationship, or it could also be existing relationship, this is something that might come up where you will have to check with yourself, okay, how can I be myself in this relationship? How can I stay true to myself, without without losing myself in this relationship. So this is all about honoring yourself, your own truth, but still find a way to work well in that relationship. It could be a particular relationship, or it could be community, it could be a group you belong to, things like that. So self versus the collective is what that energy is about. And that is also the day when Mars in Libra opposes Saturn and Neptune in Aries. So that is something we want to be mindful of, this energy. Okay, Mars again is a planet of aggression, and then Saturn and Neptune are in Aries, and Mars is a ruling planet of Aries. And this is an opposition, meaning tension, some kind of personality clashes, things like that. So just be aware of that energy. On the other hand, so maybe that's the reason why this card came through for you, Taurus. This is reminding you, be okay if you are coming across criticism, people's opinions, something like that. This is where the card is reminding you to be okay with what you are coming across, and again, it's also, you don't want to take it personally. It's again, that's, with this, it feels like you are being more practical about things. You are not being emotional, and you are not taking anything personally. This is where you are seeing the bigger picture, and okay, this is something that's going to work for me, and you are using it, and the rest you are tossing. Okay, so that's a good approach. And then on the 11th of August, Mercury is direct, yay, and that means forward momentum, misunderstandings clearing, and that is also when you will be receiving some new insights, new ideas. So if you have been feeling like confused about things, this is a foggy mind, if something like that was happening, then that will also clear out, because you will know what to do. And that's also when Saturn sextiles Uranus. That is amazing energy. Sextiles are all about is favorable. It's a good energy. And Saturn is a planet of discipline, commitment, discipline and commitment. And Uranus is all about being inventive, revolutionary ideas. Is wow, revolutionary ideas is what I'm seeing here for you. This is you thinking outside the box, and being brave and taking action. So, and Saturn is supporting that energy. So this could mean you know Yeah, Saturn is all about building structures, and King of that's what this energy is. When I said structure, what that means is it could be you changing up your routine. It could be you focusing on the basics like your health and mental wellness and things like that. On the other hand, when it comes to your business, this could be you doing what you need to do in order to grow your business. For some, it could be connecting with the right people, being more like using technology, be coming up with some creative new ideas, working with others, things like that. So structure is what that energy is about. It could be your day-to-day life as well. You being more organized in your everyday life and getting things done at the end of the day. And then we have sun moves into Virgo on the 22nd. Now Virgo energy is all about is earth element, earth sign. So, and it has to do with being practical about things, staying more organized. This could also mean some focusing more on our health. So changing the diet, going to the gym, being more organized in our, again, that's what's coming through again and again for you. Being more organized. So new moon in Virgo. New moon in Virgo is happening on the 23rd. And then Pluto sextiles Saturn and Neptune, which is all about consciousness. Pluto is the god of the underworld, and Saturn is again, these are important planets. Saturn is all about commitment, and Neptune is about our dreams, spirituality, creativity, and things like that. And all these, this is sextile again is favorable, and it's good energy, supportive energy. And this has to do with consciousness, raising the consciousness, meaning this is collective energy, Taurus. Okay, so you want to be mindful of what's happening in the sky and how it's affecting you personally. So it's going to affect all of us, but in different areas or in different ways, because we all are on different paths, different places in our spiritual journey. Okay, so how this is going to affect us would be different for all of us. So you want to be conscious of how this is playing out in your life. So this aspect here has to do with consciousness. So consciousness is all about me coming across some new information, new insights, a sudden revelation. It could be happening just like that, maybe you are doing something mundane and you will suddenly realize certain things, or it could be a book that you are reading, it could be a movie you are watching, things like that. So just be aware of what's happening, and maybe think about writing it down so you don't forget. Maybe it's helping you make the right choices, decisions, change things up, things like that. So we don't want to ignore these things. Sometimes when we are going through our everyday worrying about things and just focusing on what we have to do, and do not notice, do not, when we don't pause to really understand what's happening internally, what we are coming across, signs, synchronicities, things like that, then it won't be possible for us to receive the guidance that we are receiving, that's available for us. So just be aware of blind spots. And yeah, it's important to just slow down the mind and calm the mind, calm the heart, so we can receive the guidance that are already available. So this can happen through like meditation, spending some alone time with you, staying away from noisy environment, making time for you making time for us every day, writing things down, things like that. So taking up a spiritual practice would be really helpful. And then on the 25th of August, Venus moves into the sign of Leo. So that's lovely energy. Venus loves to be in Leo. And Leo is all about self-expression, authenticity. And again, that's what's coming through for you. So something to do with that energy. And yeah, Venus is the planet of love and romance, beauty, home, relationship, comfort, luxury, and things like that, So this energy could mean some passionate conversations. It could be that it could be new friendships, new relationships, things like that. Venus in Leo. All right. And that's what this energy is, Queen of Wands. On the other hand, then on the 28th, we have Uranus sextiles Neptune. Again, another beautiful energy. This is all about, again, coming across some new ideas. Uranus, again, has to do with unconventional thinking. This is about coming up with being more inventive, being more creative, trying something that we have never tried before, taking brave actions and believing in ourselves and going for whatever it is that we want to do in our life. So yes, just that's exactly what's coming through for you. So amazing. Very powerful energy. And Queen of Wands here is also about sharing. So looks like, when I said sharing, what I mean is it could be again charity, maybe helping someone financially. On the other hand, it could also be spending your time with someone, showing someone how to do things. Or it could be again writing, like sharing your experiences, your knowledge with others, teaching, things like that. Okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. So what I'm seeing is great things, Taurus. Love this energy for you. Travel is also coming through. Spirit, please give us a message for Taurus. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Taurus, your message for August is take note. 22. Number 22 is adds to number 4. And number 4 is all about foundation. Yeah, that is structure and foundation is something that's coming through for you. So it could be you focusing on the basics, meaning your health, your mental well-being. So that's the basic, when that is established, then it will be possible for us to move the mountains. So yes, so that is like inner stability. I was talking about inner strength, inner stability, inner security. So maybe that is an area that you are focusing on. On the other hand, it could also be other things like home, something to do with home. And partnership is also coming through. See, yin and yang, opposite energies. You working with opposite energies. So the message is, let me read this out to you actually. Number 22. Yeah, number 4 in tarot is the Emperor card. Emperor is ruled by Aries. This could be an Aries. Well, this is your advice card. However, on the other hand, it could also be something to do with an Aries. And Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Sagittarius. All right, so the message is your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what's being offered. Yes, so that's exactly what we were talking about, right? So this is the noise that, yeah, it could be internal noise, Taurus, or it could be external noise, meaning fear-based thinking. On the other hand, it could also be, um, there is a need for you to clarify your own thoughts, and be very clear about what is it that you want, moving into August, because this is what you are coming across in August. So that way, when you are clear about things, then you will be able to communicate clearly, let people know what your expectations are, um, you know, honor your boundaries if that is something you need to do. And it will also be possible for you to stay focused, single-mindedly focus on something that you want to accomplish and then get things done. Yeah, so just be aware of these two energies here. So Seven of Cups here is about you coming across a lot of offers, invitations. Could also be what this energy is, proposals, opportunities, things like that. So there's a lot, and now you have to cut through these, like sort through the information that you are receiving in order to find out what's right for you. And this is also projections. When I said projections, what I mean is we see what we want to see. It could be positive or it could be negative. you know so so it's like a mirror, meaning when we approach something, approach a situation from a place of fear, then regardless of what is happening in reality, we will only see blocks and obstacles. So it could be people, it could be situations that we come across in our everyday life, things like that. And that is also the reason why I was saying building that, building something to do with foundations, focusing on your own inner stability, inner security is important. Coming from that place of confidence and believing in yourself is important, so you can overcome the challenges that you are coming across, be it a relationship, be it the situations. Be aware of projections. Avoid making any assumptions. If there is anything at all, this is about having a direct conversation and setting things right. All right, your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what's being offered. Take a moment to really hear what's being said. Put aside any preconceptions and allow yourself to imagine a new approach to the situation. Stepping back and paying attention in this way will enhance your inner voice and bring new insight. You can honor stillness while listening to others. By doing this, you will create better relationships and allow your inner light and love to shine out towards others as a means of communication. You may find it's easier to feel this in your body. Imagine how it would feel to engage in what's being offered by another. For example, note how your body anticipates a dinner you are invited to. Does it feel relaxed and calm, or do you feel tight and stressed? Your body's response to an opportunity or a conversation might signal whether something is a good fit for you. Your body acts as a barometer. It takes in what's happening and gives you feedback accordingly. Listen to your body to receive more clarity. The Hawaiian monk seal is the only seal native to Hawaii. It's currently an endangered species. Monk seals are agile and sleek in the water. They do not have external ears, just small openings. This symbolizes balance between outward hearing and paying attention to inner knowing. Monk seals are very curious. Curiosity and imagination can be the spark needed to create a new flow of energy. Listen to your inner voice or intuition and follow the guidance you are receiving. Yes, listen to your intuition and follow your heart, follow your inspiration and the guidance that you are receiving. Guidance, when we ask for guidance comes in many ways. It could be through other people, like conversations that you are having with someone. It could even be our children, or a stranger. So you don't want to ignore anything. Or it could be a billboard, it could be a song, it could be a book you are reading, it could be what you are coming across on internet when you are browsing, things like that. So it's important to really be conscious, really pay attention, because that makes things much easier for us, and also it it makes us it's magical when we notice these things, when we ask for something and suddenly the solution appears out of nowhere. It's magical, it makes you believe in fairies. It makes you believe in some powers who is watching over you, watching over us, right? So yeah, stay open to the magic that is already present in your life. And listening, something to do with listening is coming through. So it could be listening to yourself. See, your intuition is very strong, Taurus. So this is about listening to yourself, your own intuition, and not doubting yourself. When I said that, this could mean like if there is something you want to do, you don't want to. This is where you are doubting yourself. You are coming across some fear-based thinking. So that, be aware of that. It's not like we don't want to blast through life, ignoring our own emotions. This is about paying close attention to our own internal dialogue, the way we talk to ourselves and our own emotions. If it is something to do with fear, then it's about sitting down and having an honest conversation with our fears, and letting it know, because our mind wants us to be safe. Our mind doesn't like it when we do something that's unfamiliar to us, because it senses danger and it wants to protect us, so it comes up with all these stories. So it's about sitting down and having a conversation with our own fear, that part of us that is afraid, and sitting down and having an honest conversation and letting it know, hey, you know what, we got this, I am safe, don't worry about it, we know how to handle it, so we will be just fine. It could also be the conversation that you are having with someone. Maybe if there is someone around you who is afraid, then this is about just instead of being, I mean, this, for some, this could be tough love, but maybe the card is reminding you to listen to what they are coming across. There it's about, again, keeping aside our own judgments and really being there for that person. It could even be a stranger that you are coming across, um, whoever. This is about being 100% there. Yeah, something to do with listening. And it could also be the energy that is around you, Taurus. Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And I hope you have a great month ahead. I will see you in the next reading. Till then, take care. Bye bye.